Hi, Barb Steinberg here, parent coach and teen life coach for girls. I recently had a teen life coaching client come to me, and it's actually a really common issue that I work with girls on, and that is making new friends. And this girl really has a social life that is not making her very happy. She's actually pretty lonely and feeling kind of empty. And so today, when we met, we talked a lot about how to change that. And we first had to talk about her thinking, because her thoughts are it's really hard to make friends. All the girls already are in groups, so they don't need a new friend. They don't want a new friend. They're not open to a new friend. She also, I know she has beliefs that she's not really good enough and maybe people don't really want to be her friend. So we talked about how these are limiting beliefs. These are beliefs that are limiting you from creating what it is that you want in your life. So we talked about positive affirmations. We created a whole list of what it is that she would like to believe. And we wrote things like, it is easy to make friends. I'm actually a really good friend. People are willing to be my friend. People want to be my friend. People are friendly. I'm, a loyal person. I'm kind. I'm funny. I'm generous. All the things that she wants to really feel and believe. And so we created a long list. I said, okay, so every day for 30 days, since that's how long it takes to form a habit, you're going to write 5 of these positive affirmations every single night before you go to sleep to get in the habit of thinking a new thought, because a belief is just a thought that you've thought enough times that now you believe it. So we were working on her thoughts so that she can believe something different, she can feel something different, and then her behavior will match what she's thinking and believing. Then we went on to look at her behavior, and we talked about courage and bravery. It's very vulnerable to go out into the world and to put yourself out there and to engage and to try to make a new friend. It's not easy. I've been there. And so we talked about all the ways that she could do that. We created a list, and she's got to put that list where she can see it every day, because she has to do at least one thing on this list every single day for 30 days. And these things are very concrete. They sound small, but they're very powerful. So things like smiling at people, saying hi, saying, how are you? Asking a question. How did your golf tournament go? Hey, I heard you won the game on Friday night. Congratulations. I remember you said you were going to go to Florida this weekend. How was it? Anything personal. How'd you do on the algebra test yesterday? We talked about compliments, oh, you got a new haircut. It's so pretty. Or I love your tennis shoes. Or what a cute outfit. Or, you have new eyeshadow. It's great. Whatever it is, anything to compliment. It's a way to connect. So you start with those. And then I said, then next step, which is a little bit more scary, is you get somebody's socials. Can I get your snap? Then you start snapping. If you're getting responses back, then maybe you're eventually going to say, hey, do you want to go for coffee? You want to grab lunch? You're going to ask them to hang out. So we're talking about how you're 50% of the equation. This young lady has a couple of girls that recently have asked her to hang out. I said, okay, so now it's your turn. You've got to put yourself out there, and you've got to ask them to do something so that they know that you want them to be your friend, so that you're interested too. So these are just a few ways that we can get our girls to take these steps to create the social life that they want. I'm going to also say on the other side of that, for all of the moms and dads listening who have daughters that maybe they aren't struggling socially and maybe they do have friends, I would really encourage you to encourage your girls to be open to new friends, to be open to the smiles and the highs and the compliments and the questions, to invite someone to sit at their lunch table, to invite someone to join them, to come to the party or the sleepover or the prom or whatever it is, to be inclusive, to be kind, to be open. Let's teach our girls to do that so that everybody can feel like they have a social life that feels good and that they're all wanted and they're all included and they all have their people, right? That's what we all want as human beings. So hopefully this has helped. Please share it with anyone who you think it might benefit, and share your comments below. Have a great day. Thanks.